Welcome back to Live, Laugh, Love with Jen. In today's video, I'm showing you some of my favorite hair products that I use for my XO extensions and how I dry and style my hair. So stay tuned. Earlier this summer, I invested in some XO extensions, and I don't know if you probably cannot see them. They're very hard to see. They're actually the best kind that you can get for your hair as far as doing any damage. It's a little bead, but it's more like a little brace that kind of holds it in place. The reason I decided to get extensions is because after getting sick, I lost 3/4 of my hair. And my hair was longer than it is even with extensions when this happened. And as my natural hair started to grow back, I ended up having to get it all cut fairly short. And when I looked in the mirror, I did not feel like I was looking back at myself. So I chose to get the extensions for my mental health and well-being, if that makes sense. I tried really hard to embrace having shorter hair, and I'm letting it grow, but I thought this was just an alternative to help me as it continues to grow. It's down to about right here now, so I'm not going to have these on forever. It's a temporary situation, but after all I went through and being in the hospital, I just needed something to help. It's been 2.5 years ago, and I lost my hair 2 years ago, but it was definitely something that you just do not really know how it's going to affect you until you go through it. It's not physical pain, but it's very deep emotional pain on top of when you've already had physical pain. So that's why I chose to do it. So I styled my hair basically the same way and washed my hair the same way basically before I got extensions. I used the shampoos and conditioner that I used previous extensions. And about every other wash, I used the purple shampoo. My hair is obviously, I identify as a blonde, but I'm really a brunette, so therefore I kind of make myself blonde. So I use this so that the blonde does not get brassy. If you use this too much, it can dry your hair out, so I do not use it every time, and I do not use a lot of this product, but this is, it's called Deep Shine, it's Platinum X, and it works really well. My regular shampoo that I use every time I shampoo my hair is the Biolage, and I use the dry formula. It hydrates, and that helps because my hair is obviously colored. And the last product that I use is the Biolage conditioner, and it smells really good just like the shampoo, and I just put some of that on my hair, and it's kind of like a little mask, and I leave it in for about 3 minutes, and then I rinse it out, and that's all I do whenever I'm in the shower as far as washing my hair. And it's the same thing that I used previous extensions and what I use now. The only difference, I guess, having extensions is I do not have to wash my hair as often. I wash my hair about once a week with the extensions. Before extensions, it was a couple of times a week. So I filmed a little bit of me drying my hair, and I filmed me drying my hair and curling my hair, and I might, and I'll of course speed that up, and I might not show every little thing, but I just want to show you some of the products that I use to do my hair. And a lot of these, again, I used before extensions. If it's a non-wash day, and not every day, I do use the Kenra dry shampoo, and it smells really good as well. And I just do this whenever I feel like my hair needs a little lift or just, you know, is starting to get a little oilier side. I use this. This I added after getting extensions. It is the Kenra, and it's like a milk conditioner, and I spray it in my hair before I brush my hair or do anything to my hair, brush it, comb it, whatever the case may be. I spray this. It works as a detangler, and again, it smells really good and I love it. This is Chi, and it's a heat protector that I spray on before I dry my hair, before I curl my hair or use a flat iron on my hair. I do put this on. I'm a lot better about doing it now that I have extensions because I want my extensions to last. And I use the Chi hairspray as well. That's always just been my go-to. I like how it smells and I like how it holds as well. Then at night before bed, I use some of this Oplex oil, and I just apply it to the ends of my hair. And then I put on this beautiful bonnet, and I sleep in the bonnet. And the oil helps protect my ends and keep them from splitting, and the bonnet keeps my hair in place throughout the night. It's not the most beautiful, and I did film some of putting the bonnet on. I'm not sure if I'll show that or not, because when I say I don't look good in a bonnet, I'm being like 100% honest. I don't look good in a bonnet. Extensions, you need a wet brush, and it can be any kind of a wet brush, but the brand is Wet, and I use this one. And of course, I'm not a hairstylist. I have no idea why I need a wet brush. That's just what they told me, so that's what I use. Normally, I curl my hair with this curler. It has a larger barrel because my hair is thick and long. It's one of the Hot Tools ones. I like this one a lot. I did use a different one in the video because I wanted to try something I had not tried since getting my extensions to see if it would work. But this is what I use normally whenever I curl my hair. I also have a Chi flat iron that I use when I straighten my hair, but I don't have that out with me. And I also don't have, when I'm styling my hair, I pull it up in clips, and you can order those on Amazon or get them at Ulta or Target or Walmart or pretty much anywhere, and I don't have those with me either. But in this particular video, this is the curling iron that I used. I used this pre-getting extensions, pre-getting the virus, pre-going into heart failure, all that stuff. I used this on a regular basis. It is the Beach Waver, and I was seeing it advertised a lot, and I was like, I wonder if that will work for my hair now. So that's what I used for this. And again, it was my first time trying it with the extensions to see if it would work, and I actually kind of like it. It does give it like a little bit more of a wave. Again, I'm not an expert, and someone asked me, I actually had a couple people ask me if I would do a hair tutorial on how I do my hair. So I want to honor that request and show you guys how I do my hair. But again, I am not an expert. I'm not the greatest at styling my hair. I just do the best that I can do. But I like to watch videos like this and see how people style their hairs, because it's always like motivating for me, and then I get to try different things that maybe I didn't know about that other people do. But again, I am in no way, shape, or form trained to be a stylist or to instruct people on how to style their hair. I do, when you notice that I'm curling my hair, I was using like a variety of methods because I wanted it to look a little dimensional and a little different. I wanted some of my hairs to be flatter down here, more curly up here, and some to be more curly at the top, and that was intentional on my part. So it looks a little different, but it was just something I wanted to do because I like to do my hair. Like, I just like that. That's just how I roll. So I'm feeling kind of vulnerable because A, I'm in my pajamas, and B, I have on no makeup and my hair is wet. So I am just using a towel to get the dampness out of my hair, and then I'm brushing my hair. And notice when I brush my hair, I start about the middle of my hair and down because I do not want to take a chance that I'm going to pull any of those extensions out in any way. But this is how I brushed my hair even before I had the extensions. I always kind of started in the middle, and then once I had it combed through or brushed out, then I would go to the top of my hair. Now I'm just going to take my hair and I'm going to divide it into sections, and I'm going to put the top 2 layers up on top of my head with just some of those little clips that I told you guys about, because my hair is extremely thick. When I have all natural hair, I have to do like at least 3 sections, so at least with the extensions I just have to do 2. So I'm just securing those with the clip so that I can dry the bottom portion of my hair. Then once the bottom portion of my hair is nice and dry, then I will remove those clips and I will dry the top portion of my hair. Yes, I forgot to spray my detangling spray before I initially combed my hair, but I remembered and I did it whenever I remembered, and I cannot believe I forgot. Like, if I were not videoing, that is something that I never forget to use. And then of course I'm spraying on my heat protectant, and then I'm drying my hair. I try to dry my hair from an angle down. Doesn't always work because the hair dryer sometimes gets heavy or I get hot or whatever, and so, you know, maybe I get a little bit lazy, but I do try to dry it at an angle. The dog that you can see in the background that's lying down now is my teddy bear dog. Her name is Lily. I have another dog who is a Shih Tzu, and her name is Molly. They are 2 years apart and they are completely different. Lily is always on the move, always on the go, and Molly is always sleeping, and she is my laid back dog. If you are new to my channel, my name is Jen. I am a former teacher and a heart failure survivor and still a heart warrior. I love showing you guys how to do things. My main content is homemaking. I like to refer to myself as a domestic diva since I left the classroom, because that just sounds a little bit better than saying homemaker. And I am now combing out my hair so that I can do the top part of it, and then I'm going to make sure that whenever I dry it that I get the roots really well, because I am going to curl it. I do normally wash my hair at night, so this is at night, and I'm actually going to go to bed after this, but I still want to go ahead and wash it and curl it and get it ready, but I like to have it very dry before I put the curling iron to my hair. So, but I do it at night because my hair is very thick from start to finish. I cut some of this out, but honestly, from start to finish, including washing my hair in the shower, it takes well over an hour to almost an hour and a half to do my hair. And that is whether my hair is long or whether it is short. It's just that thick. Sometimes on warm days, I like to wash my hair in the afternoon and then go sit outside and let it dry as much as it can naturally out in the sun. That's one of my favorite ways to dry my hair, but most of the time I end up doing it at night, and because I don't have to wash my hair as often now that I have the extensions, I'm okay with that. I mean, I could do it in the mornings, it's just that I do not want to spend my whole morning doing my hair. So that's why I choose to do it at night, and sleeping with the cap, it keeps my hair in place. So I do it like this, and I like doing it at night. Actually, I am more of a night person than I am a morning person, so this works out better for me. So after I make sure that I get my hair nice and dry, then I get my beach waver wand out, and I again section my hair. I'm sectioning the top 2 layers, or the top layer up on each side like I did when I dried my hair. And then the thing I like about the beach wave curler is that it has a little arrow that you can press and it will curl it up for you. You can press either to go backward or you can press to go forward towards your face. When I curl my hair, I always press the button that goes to the back and not to my face, but you have the choice of doing either or. So if you see those little white buttons, and I think I show you in a little bit, but you just press those, and I hold it for about 3 seconds and then I release it. And you can make as big of a curl or as small of a, or I guess you would say wave, as big or as small as you want. It depends on how you section your hair and how much you put in there, that kind of thing, just like you do with a curling iron. It's the same concept, and I like that it has the little thing that you can press on and you can release your hair just like with a curling iron. I actually like to use this better than the curling wand because every time I try to use the curling wand, I end up burning my fingers. So if you are an expert with a curling wand, I would love to see you guys do a video to show me how I can do it without burning my fingers or having to wear the glove that it comes with, because it comes with that glove and the glove always looks, I don't know, I always feel really weird using the glove. I curl my hair the same way that I dry my hair, so I work from the back to the front, and as I finish curling a piece, I put it behind my shoulder so that I know that piece is curled and to move on to the next piece, and I just continue working around my head until I get everything curled. And in that particular layer, then I take it down and then I do the next layer, and I do the same thing on the other side. It is easier for me to curl, or in this case do the beach wave to my hair, because I do have the extensions and my hair is in a variety of lengths, so it helps to blend it all together. So that's why I choose to wear it curled most of the time. If I use the flat iron, I have to make sure I get everything just right and in every little hair in a certain place so that you cannot see like that I have like 3 different lengths of hair. So that's why I do choose to curl it. Occasionally I do wear it straight though, but it actually is easier for me to curl than it is for me to use the flat iron. And I don't know about you guys, but as I finish curling my hair, I am getting to that point where I'm hot because I've dried my hair, I've used this beach waving wand, and I am like hot, and so I'm thinking about how I'm ready for fall and I'm going to decorate for fall. So I want to know if you guys are ready for fall, if you're ready to decorate for fall, or if you want summer to stay forever. I love the warm weather and I would not mind summer staying, but I like it just a little bit cooler. Like I like it at the beginning of June temperature. If it would stay like in the 80s year round, I would be like very happy. But it's been really hot and humid here, so I am really ready for a change. After I finish this side of my hair, I am going to move to the other side of the hair, and I'm going to repeat the same process. I do not think I show as much because once you see it, you kind of know how to do it. Again, I do it not facing my face, but the other way, and those arrows just do it for me. So I just hold it up, I press the little arrow button, it curls for me, I hold it for 3 to 5 seconds, then I release it with the little thing that it has for me to release it with, and then I have the perfect curl or wave, whichever one you want to call it, and I am good to go for a couple of days actually. So I really like that part about it. You can tell that I've had my beach waver for a while because the little top part's actually off of it. And it had like you can see like the screw sticking out if you look closely. It did not come that way, so maybe at some point I need to invest in a new one, but I did get this one when I was teaching, and I spent a little more money on myself than I do now, and so I do not see buying a new curling wand when I really don't need one as something that I need to spend right now. So I'm just going to finish curling my hair and then I will be done. Although it is a little time consuming, it really is this simple, and it stays for a week, which is awesome. I almost forgot to put this part in, but this is actually me putting the oil on the ends of my hair before I get ready to go to sleep. So I'm just going to put some of the oil on the ends, and then I'm going to take my hair and I'm going to twist it. I kind of pull it back like I'm going to pull it in a long ponytail, and I twist it going down, and then I kind of bring it up and twist it up toward the top, and then I just kind of place my bonnet on, which usually goes smoothly, but it did not go as smoothly doing it for the camera. Also, I was thinking about this, and do you know if you pronounce the brand, the CHI brand? I was saying Chi, but I was in a sorority, and I know it's the C-H-I actually is Kai. So I think it's pronounced chi, but then maybe I was pronouncing it wrong and it's Kai. So if you know if it's chi or Kai, let me know. I hope I said the product names correctly because I tried really hard, but I was just thinking back on that one and I'm not so sure. So yeah, I just kind of twist it and it keeps the curl and I can just run the brush through it the next day. Actually, the intro and my outro that I'm getting ready to do is the day after this. So it looks really good after you take it down after sleeping in the bonnet. It takes a couple of nights to get used to sleeping with something on your head, but once you do, it's just really simple. Again, I'm not an expert, but getting extensions is the best thing that I've done for myself in a while. And I should not have to, I don't know why I keep feeling like I need to explain myself. Like, it should not matter the reason why I get extensions, but I feel like a lot of people just don't understand what you go through when you lose your hair, when you have to wear a wig, or I don't guess you have to, but when you spend months in a wig, when you get a halo to put on top of your hair because it's thin and it's growing back, you just don't understand the emotional toll that that takes. And so one of the best things that I could do for myself was to give to at least, even though my health has changed, one of the best gifts that I could give myself was to be able to look in the mirror and see the old me looking back, and this did that for me. So I just want to say that because I know that like sometimes people look at it as a vanity thing, and I think if you want to do it as a vanity thing, that's great. Like, I support whatever, but my decision was not vanity based. It was just that I wanted to look in the mirror and I wanted to see the Jen that I know looking back at me, and not someone who was changed completely by a virus. With that said, sorry, I have no idea why I went off on that tangent. Just it felt like something I needed to share. But leave me a comment about your favorite styling tips. If you have any tips to share with me, I would absolutely love to hear those tips. And I hope you enjoyed this video. It is a little different for my channel, but you know what? I love variety. Remember, take time to, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe and help my YouTube family to grow. And remember, take time to live, laugh, and love today. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.